What's up, guys? As I'm talking to you right now, both Shiba Inu and Solana have been ripping through the chart over this week. So what we're going to do in this video is we will jump into the technical analysis and then we will analyze both charts and then we will analyze where both of these two coins are possibly going to take us going forward. So if you would like to learn more about this, please welcome to Chibind Brothers. My name is Joel. Please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the notification bell as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message into a wider audience. So what we're going to do is we'll transition into first thing that we will look at here is I'm going to pull up Shiba Inu. And guys, as you can see on the chart here, I have Shiba Inu. So the last time I did a Shiba Inu video, that was, you can tell my analysis was what I made back here. And that was basically at the beginning of this month. But ever since then, we have a lot of things that have happened and we have basically some changes in this market. And so, what I'm going to do now is, so I'll go ahead and kind of zoom in a little bit more. And what you can see here is that ever since I made my analysis back here, as you can tell that we've had this area of resistance and support for quite a while, you know, ever since the beginning of this month all the way to basically on October 23rd, which was Saturday yesterday, where basically Shiba Inu decided to kind of break out of this channel all the way to reaching, you know, a all-time high. And so what is really interesting here, guys, is that you can really see how basically the price of Shiba Inu up here went all the way up, you know, to reaching this all-time high up here. And then after it reached the all-time high, which, you know, what I would do is I would zoom out by going on the day chart. And as I go on the day chart, you can tell this is the Shiba Inu previous all-time high, which was set on May 10th of 2021. And then basically over this weekend, we went even higher than the previous all-time high. So we set a new all-time high. And so as I'm going back to the 1 hour chart, and you can see, so once that all-time high was set, we see that basically Dogecoin kind of took a correction, right? And that's a big correction too. And, you know, just as a quick info, let's go and pull up an info line. Actually, let's see if I can find it right here. So as I'm going to put this down here all the way up to the all-time high, that's about a 60% appreciation that we saw over the weekend, right? But then something that is really crazy is, as I'm going to be moving this, is you can see after Solana, you know, Shiba Inu hit that all-time high, right? And then it corrected, as we can see, this long red wick here all the way down here, right? That was like a flash, you know, like a flash crash. That was a 35% flash crash, guys. So this is crazy. So the reason why I'm actually making this video is really because I want to show you guys that, you know, you have to be really careful when you're trading this. Because for me, like I said in my first Shiba Inu video, you know, Shiba Inu is not an investment. This is a trade. So you have to be really careful because there is a lot of people all the way up here that, you know, bought up here who, you know, basically just FOMO'd in there, and they are bag holders right now, empty bag holders right now. And it really pains me to see that because, you know, some people, you know, bought and rode it all the way up there, they sold, and everybody else that came after that just got decimated. But then, hey, it's not done. We see that the price is actually recovering, and I think that it's not done. I think that it will probably keep going up too, especially as we see Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high this week, and Ethereum also following back up, has the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and all the other you know, major altcoins, especially on the top 10 altcoins, are basically you know, recovering and going back up higher, even though right now they're kind of in a small correction. But as long as those keep gravitating higher, then we should see Shiba Inu also keep gravitating higher. So, you know, personally, I wouldn't mind trading Shiba Inu, honestly, but I would just be pretty careful with like how much money I'm putting in there. And also, you definitely have to use stop losses and take profit orders, and just make sure that, you know, don't be too greedy. Get the money that you want to make, set realistic expectations or realistic, you know, gains of how much you want to make once you reach that, with your take profit is just automatically sells for you. Or if you want to manually go in and do it, just do it, take your money and run away, because you have crazy people here in the market. So the next thing that I also wanted to talk about is just a small comment about Elon Musk. So this page right here, Shiba Inu, as you can see, this page has about over 130,000 followers. And they decided somehow today to basically tweet, hey, Elon Musk, how much Shib you are holding? And Elon Musk basically replied, none, which kind of basically fueled what we saw earlier. Because, as I go back, you can see that this was like about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, and some change. And when you go back here, it kind of basically, coincides with this candle right here. As we can see, after Elon tweeted that, none, and we saw this flash crash, right? And so I don't know, man. Like my thinking here is like, I mean, I don't really know who exactly is behind this page, and I don't really know what was the point of even asking Elon Musk about this, because I personally just feel like they kind of knew what they were doing too. But hey, I'm not here to call out anybody. I'm just kind of, thinking on whatever I'm seeing. And to me, this is kind of like, it's, I don't know, maybe they were thinking that, Elon Musk was going to say that he owns some, so that will push the price even higher again, which is, I don't know, it's crazy. But hey, he didn't really help. And that basically ended up hurting a lot of retail investors. I can tell you for sure there are some people out there who are holding empty bags. But at the same time, we see the price is kind of recovering too. So, that's okay. It is what it is. So then as I go back here too, Elon Musk went on to say this down here, because after this person up here asked him, what about Flocky? Which I don't even know what Flocky is, but whatever. And so Elon Musk said, out of curiosity, I acquired some ASCII hash strings called Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. That's it. As I've said before, don't bet the farm on crypto. True value is building products and providing services to your fellow human beings, not money in any form. Guys, that is true. I could not agree more. So we just kind of have to be careful, right, with what we are doing. Exactly. And, we have a lot of people out here just, acting out of craziness, acting out of FOMO. I don't know. It's good. It's one way and one good thing to make money, but you have to be really careful with how you want to make that money. And I don't know. I really don't know what was the point behind this, but hey, whatever. So now we're going to move on into Solana, guys. And so, guys, as I'm pulling up the price of Solana right here, is basically what I wanted to show you guys is the last time I did a Solana video, which I remember I was doing an analysis that was somewhere around right here. And what I was saying back then was there is basically this area of resistance that we can see up here. And what I was saying was if Solana actually breaks above this area of resistance, then it would go straight up to go and test the previous all-time high at about $216. But it failed, right? So the momentum right here failed, and it basically ended up in this kind of consolidation pattern that we are basically seeing right here. And so in that same video, I also shared out basically one of my trading setup that I was basically anticipating on basically doing back then. And my trading setup back then was, if the price really breaks above this, I was going to send in an order at about 175 for buying, and then put a take profit order at about 195, somewhere right here. And the reason why I said that was because of basically these kind of resistance that you have up here. That's why I was saying I was going to put some I was going to be willing to take my money up here, but that didn't happen. And so, but this week I actually also wasn't able to catch the momentum right here. But what we're seeing here is it basically Solana did the same thing that I kind of was anticipating back then here, which is we see the price here basically. Let me just move in more. Zoom in, I should have said. And as we see here, basically Solana just kind of pierced through that resistance, and then it went up, and then it basically just shot up, right? And right now I'm on the 1 hour chart. So when I go back on the 4 hour chart, you can see, right, it just took couple hours for the price of Solana to reach the all-time high of about $215. But if I was able to catch this, and I wasn't, right, but if I were able to catch this this week, what I was gonna do, exactly just what I said, right, I was gonna send 175 and then get out at 195. But that means I was probably going to be sacrificing this other gain up here. But hey, you cannot catch all the gains sometimes. And so those are my comments kind of in general, right? Basically kind of in general talking about Solana. But then now, I know all of you guys are interested in basically knowing, like, okay, will this keep going up or what's going to happen here? Yeah, guys, I think there is a potential that we see this. I mean, it's just kind of a correction that we're seeing. Bitcoin is correcting right now. As we can see, let's see, as we can see up here, Bitcoin is at 60.6 and Ethereum at about $4,000. So, they're correcting. ADA right here is about $2 and 11 cents or almost 12 cents. And so but I believe they will be recovering, and as they recover, right, the scenario that I'm seeing is this is an ascending support line. So this may keep going down like this, and then it's probably going to reverse back up again. And so I will be looking at this pretty closely this week, and hopefully I'm able to get some get a chance to get in again for another trade and ride it maybe up here. And so if we see Bitcoin keep going higher and even, like, let's say piercing above into like the $70,000 levels, then we should see Solana also pierce above this all-time high resistance right there, and that will basically take us into price discovery again. And wherever the bulls will be stopped by the bears, that's where the price is going to go. And so, guys, just trade responsibly out there, and I hope this video provided you with enough value. If that was the case, please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. Also, if you don't have an account with like Weibo, M1 Finance, if you want to trade in the stock market or Coinbase and BlockFi, then you can sign up with our links in the description below. When you sign up and you use our links, then we will both get some monetary value. With that being said, thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.